पतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्
जातवेदसे सुनवामसो ममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः स नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानावेव सिन्धुम् दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णाम् तपसा ज्वलन्तीम् वैरोचनीम् कर्मफलेषु जुष्टाम् दुर्गाम् देवीम् शरणमहम् प्रपद्ये सुतरसितरसे नमः अग्ने त्वम् पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूश्च पृथ्वे बहुलान उर्वे भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुम् ननावादुरितादिवर्षे अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानो स्माकम् बोध्यविदातनूना प्रदनाजितगुम् सावानमुग्रमग्निगुम् भुवेम परमा सदस्तात् स नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्ष्यामध्येवो अधिदुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमेढ्यो अध्वरेषु सनाच्च होतानव्यः सचत्से स्वाञ्चाग्ने तनुवम् विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यम् च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तम् तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नागस्य पृष्ठमपि संवसानो वैष्णवीम् लोकमिहमादयन्ता कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारि धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvadha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ Sharaṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dharmaṃ Sharaṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Saṅgham Sharaṇaṃ Gacchāmi. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal lazina an'amta alayhim. Gairil maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin.
गजवदना भजो गणनायक गजवदना मंगलदायक शुभचरणा गजवदना
जय गुरुदेवा प्रभु साई देवा जय गुरुदेवा प्रभु साई देवा देवादिदेवा प्रणमाम्यहम् साई देवादिदेवा प्रणमाम्यहम् शिव शिव शम्भो कैलाशपते शिव शिव शम्भो कैलाशपते पतिपुरीश्वर पालय माम् पतिपुरीश्वर पालय माम् देवादिदेवा प्रणमाम्यहम् साई देवादिदेवा प्रणमाम्यहम् जय गुरुदेवा प्रभु साई देवा देवादिदेवा प्रणमाम्यहम् शिव शिव शम्भो कैलाशपते पतिपुरीश्वर पालय देवादिदेवा प्रणमाम्यहम् साई देवादिदेवा प्रणमाम्यहम् जय गुरुदेवा प्रभु साई देवा
महिमा साई माता जग जननी साई माता जग जननी माता जगजननी साई माता जगजननी साई माता माँ हे माँ।
Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Ave Maria,
जय जय राम कृष्ण हरि 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 विठ्ठला नारायण विठ्ठला नारायण शयना नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण हरि विठ्ठल नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण विठ्ठल नारायण मधुसूदन नारायण शेष शयन नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण विठ्ठल विठ्ठल पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 परतिरंग विठ्ठल 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 परतिरंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 परतिरंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल विठ्ठल नारायण
take my hand, Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Swami, take my hand, Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Swami, take my hand, Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Swami, take my hand, Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
I'll never forget you, you'll always be with me. hand, take my hand and lead the way.
I'll never forget you, you'll always be with me. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
I'll never forget you, you'll always be with me. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
I'll never forget you, you'll always be with me. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Your guide and protector, mother and father. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Your guide and protector, mother and father. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Your guide and protector, mother and father. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Your guide and protector, mother and father. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Swami, take my hand. Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Swami, take my hand. Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
I'll never forget you, you'll always be with me. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
I'll never forget you, you'll always be with me. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Your guide and protector, mother and father. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Your guide and protector, mother and father. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
Teach me loving service, peace and contentment. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way. Swami, take my hand. Jesus, take my hand. Dear Lord, take my hand and lead the way.
सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म सत्यं ज्ञानम् अनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ज्ञानम् अनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ब्रह्म
ज्ञानं ब्रह्म
ज्ञानं ब्रह्म
अनन्तं ब्रह्म
अनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं 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 ब्रह्म
सत्यं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ब्रह्म
ज्ञानं ब्रह्म
ज्ञानं ब्रह्म
अनन्तं ब्रह्म
अनन्तं ब्रह्म
सत्यं ज्ञानम् अनन्तं ब्रह्म. అనేక మంది భక్తులు అనేక శరీరధారులుగా ఉన్నటువంటి వారిని పూజిస్తూ అటు శరీరములను తాము కూడా దర్శించాలని ఆశిస్తూ ఉంటారు.
Many of the devotees worship the formful aspect of the divinity and look forward and long for to have the vision and the manifestation of the divine incarnation.
అయితే ఆ రూపములు ఎవరు వేసినవి?
But those forms, whose making is it?
సాక్షాత్ అవతరించినటువంటి కాదు.
It is not the one that descended, the specific form.
రవివర్మ పిక్చర్స్ అవి.
All the forms of our imagination are the making of Ravi Verma, the painter.
వారు కూడాను కొన్ని శాస్త్రములు యందు ఉన్నటువంటి యొక్క రహస్యములను గుర్తులను గురించి వారు ఆ విధంగా వ్రాస్తూ వచ్చారు.
However, they have taken into cognizance certain of the narrations and the descriptions mentioned in the scriptures, and thus they gave the form.
కానీ వారు రాసినటువంటి యొక్క రూపములు వారి ఇమాజినేషన్లు.
However, all the paintings are of their own making, imagination.
అంతేకాని నిజముగా శివ విష్ణువులకు రూపములు లేవు.
But truly speaking, Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, they are formless.
వారు కేవలం అరూపదారులు.
They are formless beyond the physical body.
వారికి స్వరూపములు లేవు.
They have no specific form.
నిర్గుణం, నిరంజనం, సనాతనం, నికేతనం, నిత్య శుద్ధ బుద్ధ ముక్త నిర్మల స్వరూపిణం.
The divinity is attributeless, formless, immortal, nectarous, unpolluted and pure.
ఇట్టి స్వరూపాన్ని వారు దాన్ని ఏదో ఒక భౌతికమైనటువంటి ఒక స్వరూపాలుగా భావించుకొని వారు చిత్తించు వచ్చారు.
Such divinity has come into their imagination by way of limited form, and that is painted.
వాటిని భక్తులు కూడాను అనుసరిస్తూ అదే రకంగా వారు కూడాను అట్టి చిత్రములను వారు దర్శించాలని కోరుతున్నారు.
Likewise, devotees also go by this paintings, the imaginative picture of the divinity, and also look forward to have the manifestation of the painting they worship so long.
భగవంతుడు ఏ పెయింటునకు ఏ యొక్క చిత్రమునకు స్వరూపుడు కాదు.
God will never limit himself to any picture or any painting for that matter.
రూపమే లేనటువంటి యొక్క భగవంతునికి ఏ చిత్రములు చిత్రించగలవు?
When God is formless, what form can you assign him?
అయితే ఎవరు ఏ భావముతో తలుచుకుంటుంటారో, ఏ భావంతో ఆశిస్తుంటారో అట్టి రూపమును ధరిస్తూ వస్తుంటారు.
As is your feeling, the form of worship, God of his compassion manifests accordingly.
बुद्ध तू स्कंद विनायक सविता पावक तू सविता पावक तू ब्रह्मवस्व तू यमव शक्ति तू येसु पिता प्रभु तू रुद्र विश्व तू राम कृष्ण तू रहीमताऊ तू रहीमताऊ तू वासुदेव गो विश्वरूप तू चिदानंद हरि तू अद्वितीय तू अकाल निर्भय आत्मलिंग शिव तू आत्मलिंग शिव तू आत्मलिंग शिव तू
Asito ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutam gamaya.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पते महेश्वरा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपदे स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपदे आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद बांधवा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता गुरुदैवमु मर्यन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मर्यन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्राशयना ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगलहारति अंदुको मंगलहारति अंदुको मंदरगिरिधारी ॐ जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण 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 ॐ नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण 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 ॐ नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण 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 ॐ नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ सत्य नारायण नारायण ॐ जय सद्गुरुदेवा शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थैष्टार्थमोक्षप्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं
First thing I want to say is a big thank you to Anil.
Sairam Suresh, your voice is very feeble.
Okay, thanks, Anil. Is this better?
No, not yet.
Still not better. Now?
Yeah, better.
It's the router. Yeah, anyway, morning and salam, everybody. Happy Easter to everyone. I want to thank Anil, first of all, for putting together the excellent selection of bhajans and even the songs before the bhajans, which reflected Christianity. And I thought it was really great, Anil, that you showed diversity, especially at this time in our political scene with Black Lives Matter and so on. And related to this, I guess many of you know that Amazing Grace, that superb hymn, was composed by somebody who lived not very far from us. John Newton composed that when he became a Christian. He was actually a slave captain, a ship captain transporting slaves from Africa to the West Indies and so on. And so he's heavily involved in the slave trade. And when he became a Christian, he gave all that up. He became a reverend at the church in Olney. And for 20 years, he was there. He became an abolitionist. He became anti-slave. And he composed this great hymn, which you'll hear all over the world in many Christian events. So thank you for selecting that, Anil. And also, if you look at the reading that Anil sent out on the WhatsApp, you'll see that Jesus talks about what to me sounds like reincarnation. So one day, maybe we should get a Christian cleric and go through this because, this is something very close to Christianity. So much for the discourse and bhajans and the saying of the week. We're now going to the announcements proper. So Anil, you've got something for us on the spiritual side. Anil?
Yeah, so Sairam, so nothing much actually. It's because we are leading up to Aradhana Mahotsav. Suresh Bhai asked me perhaps it would be good to remind all of us of the suggestion from International Sai Organization on reading a few pages of Sutra Vahini, which essentially, Suresh Bhai wanted me to give a brief on what Sutra Vahini is, why one should read it, and where can we find this literature from Swami. So Sutra Vahini, in a sense, is actually based on Brahma Sutra, which happens to be one of the three, which we know as Prasthana Trayi. So Prasthana meaning Godward journey. That is one way to look at it. The other is pra meaning away as well. So moving away from our personal positions towards God. So Brahma Sutra is one of the three Prasthana Trayis. Upanishad is the other, and Bhagavad Gita is the third one. So what is Sutra Bahini? So it is a stream or a set of streams of Swami's expositions on Brahma Sutras, on selected sutras out of over 555 of them. And Brahma Sutra is one of the texts, Hindu texts. Swami has given a clear exposition of what the divinity is, and it explains systematically the basic principles of Vedanta, which is the ending of knowledge, which starts with reading of Upanishad or listening to Upanishads. And when contemplated on these sutras, it is believed that the contemplator gets the direct vision of that divinity. Now, why we should read it? As Bhagwan Baba says, acquisition of the higher knowledge alone can fulfill the main purpose of human life. Such knowledge makes one aware that one is not the inert sentient body, etc., but that one is consciousness itself, manifesting as the embodiment of being, awareness, bliss, which is otherwise known as Sat Chit Ananda. When the truth dawns and is experienced, one becomes a person liberated while alive. So the text is actually, if you search on internet, Sutra Vahini, you'll straight away find a link to Sathya Sai Speaks link, or there are links provided in our weekly announcement. The next one, what I have from Spiritual Wing, is the study circle, which is tomorrow. Brother Godfrey is going to facilitate, and the topic is going to be overcoming obstacles to happiness. It is at 7 p.m. Please join us and help us enrich our journey. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Anil. We move to Radhika, who's got something on outreach.
Sairam, can we have the camera on mic videos on?
Now we can see.
Yeah, we can see you. Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So it's Interfaith Milton Keynes meeting this Thursday. That's the 8th of April. We start. Join it at 7:15 for a 7:30 start. The topic this time is Women of Faith and I. And it's women's contributions in faith traditions. That sounds really interesting, and I really hope some of you can come along to that. Can we put a reminder on the WhatsApp on Thursday that that's happening with the details of the meeting and the ID?
Yep.
Yeah? Good, that's good. So that's it really. There's something else coming up at the end of the month, but you'll get more details of that. That's to do with Truby's Garden Tea Room. That's another meeting and an event on Zoom, but that's not till Sunday, the 25th of April. So that's all from me. Thank you, Anil. Being of a Christian background, I really enjoyed today's bhajans and all the songs before. So very much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Radhika. And now we move to Godfrey on Seva.
Salam to you all. Sister Surika and I would like to thank you all for the donations that you contributed to the Easter Saver. You did a very good job. You contributed over 70 packs of Easter eggs, and 52 of those went to Leighton Buzzard and Linslade Helpers Warehouse, where Sister Surika is helping to distribute them out this morning. On top of the Easter eggs, she delivered milk from you, of course, tinned beans and soup. 17 boxes of Easter eggs went to the bus shelter with pasta sauce, pasta packets, rice, sugar, and of course baked beans, where the chair of the bus shelter, MK, Pam Williams, appreciated your kindness. She asked me to thank you all for your kindness. And Sister Helen there as well, this is the lady who is the site manager over at the bus shelter. She also thanks you all and wished you a very good Easter. Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Godfrey. That's nice to hear. Okay, so I think we will close and we will meet tomorrow at the study circle at 7 p.m. Anil, anything else to add as control?
Nothing more
Okay.
for today. Yeah.
Okay, it's a glorious day outside. Everybody enjoy yourselves. We'll catch up tomorrow. Sairam, God bless.
Sairam. Happy Easter.
Bye.